You first insert the pipette into the beaker, making sure that the bottom of the pipette doesn't touch the bottom of the beaker. You then use the bulb, squeeze it, and place it on top of the pipette to drop the solution. You then remove the bulb, placing your finger on the top of the pipette to hold the solution in, reading and recording the initial volume.
The initial volume is 6.9.
You then release some of the solution into an empty beaker. You then record and read the final volume.
The final volume is 7.75.
You then release the remainder of the solution into the beaker.
Hi, my name is Amberly Sims.
First, you have your graduated pipette and you put it inside of the beaker, not touching the bottom. You then have your bulb. You squeeze the bulb and place it on top of the graduated pipette, squeezing in some of the solution into the pipette. You then put your finger over the pipette to hold the solution. You read the initial volume.
The initial volume is 9.7.
Once finding out the initial volume, you record the volume. You then release some of the volume into the empty beaker. Put your finger on top of it to stop. You read the final volume.
The final volume is 10.
You record your final volume. After recording the final volume, you release all of the solution back into the beaker.
You insert the pipette into the beaker, making sure that the bottom of the pipette doesn't touch the bottom of the beaker. You then use the bulb to squeeze to put onto the top of the pipette, then placing your finger on the pipette to hold the solution. You then read and record the initial volume.
The initial volume is 9.35.
You then release some of the solution in the pipette into an empty beaker. You then read and record the final volume. You then release the remainder of the solution in the pipette into the beaker.